Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Mask, that being is now. Today we're going to be continuing our tutorial of the shop, and let's get into it. So in the last video we made this chair, and it looks pretty good. So, but we need to change some things. First, let's change the material, because I actually found a better material than this. So click on the chair holder, like the bottom of the chair, the base of the chair, and change the what we could do is actually metallic. That gives a better look. That gives a better look. Okay, alright. Now with that done, let's increase the roughness just by a bit. Okay. Now let's move our chairs, our furniture to the places of the shop. So anyways, let's get into it. So first, let's select the chair, then select the base of it, G, Y. Or actually, if you go to the toolbar, you can select the move tool, and then you can just, still selecting both of them, just drag the green line and drag it to the side. Good. And yeah. Now, if we turn the mouse. Also, go back to modeling mode. I don't know why I was in there. Okay. Anyways, now let's move this one, the mirror table. Let's move this furniture to the middle of the shop. But first, we have to center it. So GUI, move it to the center, and then GX, GX to move it to on this line of the axis, and then yeah, and then GX, move it closer like that much. Should be good. Okay, and we can check the size of it, the reference of the size, by looking at the door. So a normal person would be like about like average, like that high, and so like they'll be that high. I think this is a good size. Yeah, I think this is a good size. Now this cupboard, I think it needs to be bigger. So X, scale it up. GZ, move it up. Is it touching the ceiling? Yes, it is. So we need to scale it down a bit. Then GZ. Move it down. Okay. And you want to move the object into the ground a bit, just so we know it's on the ground, because you don't want it to be floating. Okay, and anyways, this is the reception desk. So we can RZ90, or actually a better way, press R, Z, and then hold the control button, snap it to 5 increments, 5 axis increments. So snap it to like around this side, so 90 degrees. If you can see up here, on the top left corner, snap it to 90 degrees, like that. And then you can use the move tool and hold the X axis to move it here. No. Shift, and then the middle mouse to scroll down so we can see. Okay. So we need to move this, scale this just a bit up, and then GZ, and move it up. Okay, and now we can keep this, I would say around about like GX, like here. This is where we're gonna put the reception desk. Here, yes, this is a good spot. And move it back a bit. Not so much, because we need a this is a reception desk, or like, yeah, we need things here. Okay, and anyways, that's that. We can G Y and then move it to the middle here. Also, we want to scale it up just so it's the right size. Scale this down a bit though, please. Yeah, that's good. That's actually pretty good. Okay, and then GY a bit, and then we want to put it in the middle of this room area. And also we want some space in here, so like people can walk by there. So GX, and we also got to look at it at this angle. Yeah, so GX, move it up to this, like around, like close to this green line, close to the green line, but not that close, not touching it. Now we can get these chairs. This chair I meant. RZ control, snap, rotate it this way like this. So rotate it to -90 degrees. Select both of these, then GY, and then GX. So these chairs are for the mirrors. So GX, and then GY to move forward. Yeah. See. Oh, also to scale it up. Of course, you have to scale it up. And then, yeah, that looks pretty. Oh, GX, center it, and scale on just a bit more. Okay, and now move it down till it touches the ground. Intersect it a bit. Also, yeah, let's move the mirrors down just a bit, just to the chair's height, like that. And then select both of the chair objects, and then Shift DX. Shift DX. Just move it till it's in the middle. See that in object mode? Looks pretty good actually. And now let's model some products for our shop. So first add a mesh cylinder. That's okay, like that. And right now increments are fine. Just yeah, that's fine. And then we can scale it up a bit. And then SZ to scale it on the Z axis. And then again, edit, Control R, make a loop cut right here. And make a second loop cut right underneath it. And go to face select by hitting 3 or just clicking up here. Alt, hit hold Alt and click this line, these line segments, and E to extrude, SE, like so. Sorry, so I didn't clarify that. Press E then X to scale it inside a bit. That's good. And then we want to select the top face of it, and then I to inset it, and E to extrude it downwards like that. Yeah, and that's good. But first, before we that's good. Sorry. And then that's our first product, but it's has these lines on it, so we can shade smooth. First add a modifier, add a bevel modifier, bevel. Okay, and add 3 segments to it, and the amount, just let's say the amount is 1. Let's just say the amount is 1. Shade smooth. Good. Yep. Okay, and now we can move this to the side. Add a mesh. Add a cube. S. And then we can it can be like that, and SZ, scale it down. No, don't scale it down yet. This will be the box. This will be the box of the main of the product, but inside the box will be a product. So yeah, that's just the box. Okay, and then we can add a mesh, add another cube, and scale it up. But this time we want to scale it down a bit like that. And we also want to add a subdivision surface modifier like that. And then we can go to edit mode, Control R, and make loop cuts by pressing Control R. But don't go all the way to the edge, or else it goes funny. So just put it close to the edge, but not too close, like that. And then horizontally as well, like that. Yeah, that's good. And then we can go to object mode, shade smooth. Okay, scale it up a bit, just to size with the box. And then GY, move it here. And I want to scale the slope down so it fits. So like that. Scale this up. And click the cube, SX to scale it on the x-axis, and then SY to scale it on the y-axis. Yeah, so it fits, so that's good. And then and GZ0, no, GZ 0.5, wait. There, okay. GZ, and then like move it that. Okay. So we want it to like be on the same level. So all of these have to be on the same level. So yeah. So let's just get it on the same level. G Y G Z like that. It doesn't have to be the exact same level, because we're gonna anyways like move them. So yeah. I'm just putting it at the same level for extra organization. And let's add another one actually, just so like there's just not 3. Let's make like a pump bottle thing. So first add a cylinder. Scale it up, of course. And then go to edit mode. Oh, go to object mode element. Scale it up more, and then we can like SZ scale this on a z-axis, scale it down a bit, go to edit mode, and then we can select the just scale. I'm going to scale my Z a bit down. Okay. Now go to face select by pressing 3 or just clicking it up here, and click the bottom face, then press E, S, and scroll and extrude it out, and then E, extrude it down, and then yeah, you can go to object mode, add a mesh bevel, segments to 3, amount to 1, change the amount to like 0.07, add mesh subdivision surface, set it to 2, and right click, and then we can apply these. Apply the bevel first and then apply the subdivision. Okay, and we can also apply this one, and we can, oh, this doesn't have any subdivision, but we can apply this one. Yeah, so then move this to the side. That's not the finished product, that's just the top of the bottle. And then we can add a mesh cylinder, scale it up, RY 90, and then you can do SX, scale it on the X, scale it down, GY, scale the this object a bit smaller, like about that small compared to other objects, like that. Scale this one a lot smaller, like that much, and then scale it on the x-axis a bit more. Okay, now you can move this one down, and GY, to move it in the middle of it, and then GZ to put on the top. And oh, it's not centered. GY to the center, and GX to move it like that, and it looks pretty good. Wait, scroll it down a bit, and then SX. Okay, and yeah, it should be good. So I'll move it up a bit, and then we can go to edit mode, selecting this object. Select the face of it, I to insert it, and E to extrude inside, so like it creates a realistic effect. Add a modifier bevel, add 3 segments, turn the offset a bit lower because it's deforming the shape, and then move this more inside because it looks like it's floating, and then you can shade smooth, apply the bevel modifier, and yeah. But we're not done yet, because now we need to select this and this object, and you have to select this big object last, and then you can press Ctrl J, and then yeah, GUI over here, and then we can add another cylinder. This is just so much cylinders. X, scale it up, SZ, oh, and then scale it down. That's a bit too extreme. At Z a bit more. GZ. Compared to the other objects, that's a little too big. And then GZ. Then GY. Then we can select this object. Using the move tool, you hold the blue line, the Z axis, and move it up, and then move it to the side, and then move it up to the side. You want to, if you can see this like gray line here, you want to center it with the X thing, X axis, and then like that, and S to scale it down, S to scale it up a bit, GZ, and then move it down like that. Make it lower, like that much, like that. And then we can add a modifier bevel again, add 3 loop cuts, and then turn the amount down to 0.08 and shade smooth. And that was all the products. Okay, now we can put them inside. So selecting these 2 objects first, we will move them inside. So GUI, move them inside the shop. And they're also oversized, so we're gonna just change that by scaling it down. And then we can put on the cupboard, like GX, like that. So select, oh yeah, all of these objects are inside the chair collection because it's in the collection, so we need to move them out, but we're gonna do that later. So first, go to cube. Okay, so select, go to the toolbar up here, select the cube, rename it to soap box, and then select the soap, and then rename it, of course, soap. So select the soap in the soap box, GY, move it here, GY, move it a bit here, Shifty, GY, move it here. Shift, select all of the soap and soap boxes, and GZ, move them up. Okay, that looks good. Okay, and then we can select this one. Oh, and I forgot. And select the main part of the bottle. Rename it to bottle main. A bottle container. And then select the top and name it bottle cap. Select the bottle cap and the bottle container. GUI, move into the shop. S to scale it down. So scale it down even more. GZ. And then we want to put it in the cupboard. So GX. Put it in there. Okay. And move it to the cupboard. And then GUI to move it to the side. GZ to move it up. And it's oversized for like it's like that's really big. So like scale it down a bit. Like that's a good size. GZ, that's a good size. And GZ to move it down. GY, move it to the side. Also, it's overlapping with the cupboard too much, so we can move it up. But we still want it to overlap just a bit. So like, yeah. And then we can Shift D, Y, Shift D, Y. Okay, so the centering is not that good, so we're gonna move it here. Okay, select this bottle cap. Select the first bottle and the bottle cap, and then we can move it here. Select the second one, and the bottle cap. Second bottle cap and the second bottle. Select the third bottle and the third bottle cap. Move it to the side. And Shift D, Y, like that. Okay. And then now the last one, this product, we can rename it to, let's say it's a cream bottle for putting cream, like let's say sunscreen bottle, sunscreen, okay. And scale it down, and then GY, GZ, and then GX, move it all the way to the cupboard. Just see if it's holding on to place. Also, move the bottles, so select all the bottle pieces, move them forward. GX to move them forward, like that. Yeah, and then we want to select these. So select all the bottle pieces. GX, move them to the front. Select all the soap pieces. GX, move them to the front, and then select this one. move it to the side, and then GX to move it to the front, not too much to the front, yeah, Shift D, and then we can do Y, Shift D and Y, Shift D and Y, Shift D and Y, like that, and there we go. And in the next video we're going to continue making this, so subscribe, like, and hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next one.